Ice is a fascinating substance that can be found all around us. From the glaciers and ice sheets covering our polar regions, to the ice cubes in our drinks, ice has a unique set of properties that make it incredibly useful and interesting in this video. We'll explore 9 cool facts about ice that you might not have known before. 1. Ice is formed when water freezes at or below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. When water reaches 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius, it begins to freeze and form ice crystals. As more and more water freezes, these crystals grow and eventually become a solid block of ice. This is why you might notice ice forming on the surface of a pond or lake during cold winter months. 2. Snowflakes are unique ice crystals that form in the atmosphere when water vapor freezes. Each snowflake is made up of tiny ice crystals that combine together in unique patterns as they fall from the sky. Because of their intricate shapes, no two snowflakes are exactly alike. In fact, scientists estimate that there are over 1 septillion, that's 1 followed by 24 zeros, possible snowflake shapes. 3. Glaciers are massive bodies of ice that form on land from accumulated snow and ice over time. Over hundreds or thousands of years, snow and ice can accumulate on land and form a glacier. These massive ice formations can be thousands of feet thick and cover entire mountain ranges. In fact, about 10% of the Earth's land area is covered in glaciers. Antarctica contains about 90% of the world's ice and is the largest ice sheet on Earth. Antarctica is home to the largest ice sheet on Earth, which contains about 90% of the world's ice. This ice sheet is over a mile thick in some places and holds enough ice to raise sea levels by over 200 feet if it were to melt completely. 5. Arctic sea ice has been declining in recent years due to climate change. The Arctic sea ice is the ice that forms on the surface of the Arctic Ocean. Unfortunately, due to global warming, this ice is melting at an alarming rate. In fact, the Arctic sea ice is now at its lowest level in over 1,500 years, with some scientists predicting that it could disappear entirely during the summer months in the next few decades. Icebergs are large chunks of ice that break off from glaciers or ice shelves and float in the ocean. Icebergs are created when large chunks of ice break off from glaciers or ice shelves and float in the ocean. These massive blocks of ice can be incredibly dangerous for ships to navigate around, as they can be difficult to see and can cause damage if collided with. 7. Ice can be found on other planets and moons in our solar system, such as Mars and Europa. While we often think of ice as a uniquely earthly substance, it can also be found on other planets and moons in our solar system. For example, the polar ice caps on Mars are made up of frozen water and carbon dioxide, while the surface of Jupiter's moon Europa is covered in a layer of ice. 8. Some animals, like polar bears and penguins, are specially adapted to live in icy environments. Animals that live in icy environments, such as polar bears and penguins, have evolved special adaptations to help them survive in these harsh conditions. For example, polar bears have a thick layer of blubber to insulate them from the cold, while penguins have a layer of feathers that helps them stay warm and dry. 9. Ice can be used as a natural resource for drinking water, cooling systems, and even as